Hi, my name is Samira. Welcome back to my channel. This morning I actually went and spoke at my old high school to the Year 9s for Career Day about, you know, how I got into the beauty industry and kind of my story and my journey. So I thought, you know what, I've told this story 3 times now today to 3 different groups. So why not tell it a 4th time and put it out there for those interested online and everything. Just before I start, I've got this, you know, that line where you got like dry mouth from talking all day. I've got that on the inside of my mouth. That's why I'm so far back today. So please excuse that if you can see it and it's disturbing you, but I can't get it up because my lips are so dry. So I graduated year 12 in 2009. I did normal subjects. I didn't do VCAL or anything. I did do one vet hairdressing course for the first half of year 12 and I hated it, so I didn't do it for the second half of year 12. So I only had 4 subjects for year 12. Oh my god. Most people do 5 or 6. I only had 4, so all the teachers were like losing their shit, but I didn't have like halfway through the year, you know, I couldn't pick up another subject or anything. Even the principal came around when I was telling this bit and he's like horror, look of horror on his face. But yeah, like it doesn't matter. I've never been asked how many subjects I did or anything, or what subjects I did or anything like that. So yeah, I finished in 2009. I didn't want to finish, but I'm really glad now that I did. Then I went and I just started, just towards the end of year 12, a job working at a drive-through coffee shop. And so yeah, I started taking on the role of 2IC. You know, because I was taking the year off and everything. Then the manager left, so I was the unofficial manager and unofficial 2IC. I wasn't even getting paid extra or anything, but I ran the store for a year. I had another friend working there who, you know, basically did it. So we were both basically a combination of manager and 2IC. We both did everything. We both trained new staff. We both did rosters, we did them together. Sometimes I would do them or sometimes they would do them. Usually I did them, we did them together because they're such a pain in the ass to do. So I had like lots of management experience, which is really good, you know, for my resume for later on. After I did that for like a full solid year, and then start of the following year, so I did that all 2010. 2011, at the start of the year, I was working there. I knew that, you know, it wasn't long term, there were lots of 12-hour days and everything. Get all my shit sorted and start thinking of something else to do, and I wanted to learn how to do makeup. And I thought, worst case scenario, if I don't like it, I know how to do my makeup for when I've got events or whatever. I can do friends' makeup, blah 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 blah. So I did the certificate in bridal and fashion and glamour makeup or whatever through Napoleon Pettis. It's not a government registered, you know, course or anything, but I didn't care. I thought that the trainers were amazing. I had trainer Gracie. She was super nice, very sweet, very knowledgeable. I really like that the Napoleon trainers get to work, they get to go work for fashion shows, they get to, you know, work with Napoleon, sometimes one-on-one when he's in Melbourne or whatever. I like that they were in the industry and weren't just, you know, a teacher who knows makeup, who's teaching makeup. So I really appreciated their industry knowledge as well as just their techniques and everything. So yeah, a lot of people put shit on Napoleon. I really enjoyed their course. I thought it was really good, good information that they passed on, good to learn the makeup. I mean, obviously it's a makeup brand, so they are teaching you about all of their products. I still use a lot of Napoleon in my professional kit when I do other people's makeup, just because I've used it on so many people. I know it's going to work, I know it's going to last, I know they're not going to be allergic. So yeah, that's that. After I did that, I was like, this is awesome. I love doing makeup. So then I was like, maybe I could do the diploma next year in makeup at Napoleon again or somewhere else, but I really wanted to do it at Napoleon again. But I did a few more short courses. So I did eyelash extensions and I did spray tanning, both very short courses. Spray tanning doesn't take long to learn, doesn't take long to be good at it. Eyelash extensions, they're very, very short courses. Most of the courses are huge. They're like big group courses and there's one trainer and it's a mess. I did one-on-one training with a company that I don't think they do it anymore, but I did training with them, and then I applied for like a few jobs, so I got like 2 more full days of training from the other jobs with different brands. So that means I've done like 3 different courses in eyelash extensions. So I've now been able to merge them together into my own technique, which I do hold training now for other people, which I'll get into later. So yeah, that was all my training and everything for the first year. Lots of short courses. I think it's a great way to get into the industry, to kind of see what you want. You do want to do hairdressing, makeup, beauty, waxing, massage. There's so many different things. So that's why, yeah, lots of short courses are great, and then you don't end up wasting a huge amount of money and wasting time and everything. So yeah, I did them, and then the following year I decided to do my diploma in beauty therapy. Now I didn't really want to do beauty therapy, I really wanted to do makeup, but I think the fact that makeup wasn't government funded, beauty therapy was government funded, and I thought if I do makeup and then I decide later I want to do beauty therapy, I'm going to have to pay full price for beauty therapy because the government will only fund you for 1 diploma. So I did beauty therapy first. It felt like quite a big waste of time because it's a lot of massage, and I didn't do any massage. I wasn't very interested in that. I mean, I liked getting them on the practical days. Love getting massage all the time. I don't do any body waxing. You had to learn about all the different muscles in the body. You had to learn about all the different skin layers of the skin anatomy, all that. The skin has come in handy because now I do laser, so it's good to be able to understand hair cycle and skin and everything. But yeah, it didn't really apply when I was learning about facials and stuff. I was didn't care. I learnt nails, and I don't do nails. I get my nails done, people. I get them done. But yeah, so I didn't really enjoy it that much, but I'm glad I did it. Now I think since people they really belittle the beauty industry, so I feel really good to be able to say I actually finished year 12 and I completed a diploma in beauty therapy. To be able to have a diploma, to be able to say you finished high school properly, I think that's really, really important for people to take you seriously. So yeah, I did all that, and then I had the year, and then ever since I first did makeup and my few short courses, I've been working at home just like a couple days a week in between other jobs and in between studying and everything. So yeah, ever since then I've had my own business. Towards the end of my beauty therapy course, I met Adam, and he was learning how to be a graphic designer and everything, so he helped me out with my personal brand identity and how I want to be perceived, and logo and website and business cards and brochures and la la la. So that is really, really important if you have your own business, a personal brand. If you don't have your own business, it's still really important to have a brand, so that you're perceived a certain way by others if you're looking for a job or whatever. So yeah, that's really important. And then I had a few other jobs. I worked at Napoleon for a while. I worked in another salon for a while. When you have your own business, it's really, you kind of need, I think when you're starting at another part-time job, just so that you have a set income, because some weeks you'll be like, oh yes, awesome, I'm going to make X amount of money, and then half your clients will cancel because one's decided she wants to save for a house, the other one has got called in to work, the other one's kid's sick, has to stay home with them, and then all the clients that you had booked in, half of them don't show up, and you've barely got enough money to pay rent. So having like a steady paycheck is really good for the bills and essentials. So yeah, while you're working on building your client base. In the last 2 years, I've been working full-time for myself, and just around about that time is when I made my first YouTube video. It's like an introduction to me and my beauty. I was really, really awkward in front of the camera. You can go watch it, it's awful. It's when I was still in like a different suburb and everything, so the information's like not all there, but I love the video. It's so funny. I have pink hair as well, so you can check it out. And let me know, should I do pink hair again? I'm probably not going to do pink hair again, but maybe. But yeah, so I did that because Adam thought it would be really good to have it on my website, and you know, people learn a bit about my business, get to see me before they come and everything. So yeah, I had that, and then I decided, oh, I don't mind doing YouTube videos, so I started making some more. So now YouTube is like my hobby. I love doing it. I love talking to the camera. I love filming. I don't love editing. It can be very tedious sometimes. So yeah, no, I love filming. Editing is the annoying bit, but even that's good. I mean, it's awesome because Adam taught me how to edit as well, so he's just been very handy to have around. But yeah, then the last 2 years is when I've been working full-time for myself. Only recently have I moved my business completely away from home. So I used to work from home. Now I work very close to home, but it's not home anymore, which is great. I've got all this space. I have a nail tech who works with me. I've got a massage therapist who works with me, looking for a staff member to work a few nights, because the nights are so busy. The evenings, everyone wants to come after work. I've got lots of shift workers and stuff, and they come during the day, which is great. But yeah, I still have a lot of people. You know, the day is obviously longer than a few hours in night. So, you know, because I want to finish at like 8 or 9 p.m. Yeah, so that's why I do that. That's what's going on. That's what's going on at the moment. So now I do mainly eyelash extensions is what keeps me the busiest. And I do lash lifts now as well, which are relatively new. They're kind of like the updated lash perms, and they look amazing. I do spray tanning, I do makeup, but I mainly do makeup for bridal now, because it's just not worth competing with the people who offer like $30 full face applications, and then the other people, you know, like Napoleon, Mac, whatever. Someone's gonna go to store and pay, you know, 80-90 bucks and get it redeemable on product, and I can't compete with that. So I would rather just, you know, not undercut myself, and then just, you know, do weddings and stuff when they need an experienced makeup artist who can come to them, as opposed to them have to go there, because on the wedding day it's not really going to work. They need someone to come to them. Yeah, so that's what I do. And then I also run eyelash extension training, so I teach one-on-one all my techniques in how to do eyelash extensions. I do a beginner's course, which is actually 2 full days one-on-one, and then I do also a refresher course. So for people who already know how to do it, I do a 1-day one-on-one course. I think it's really important to do the one-on-one courses, and that's why I charge a bit more, because I can only do one-on-one, and I provide a kit as well for everyone, so that they can go get started straight away. I mean, they'll need a table and probably a light or something. I can't give everyone a massage table and a light, but if they've got them and a little chair, I mean, I provide the basic tools so that you can go home and practice straight away, and see if it's something you want to do. I've trained a lot of people, and eyelash extensions are hard. They're super fiddly, super time consuming. A lot of people learn it and decide they don't want to do it, which I think is totally fine. There's too many people out there doing it who don't want to do it, and they just do it for money. So I think that it shows in your work if you're doing it because you enjoy doing it, or just for money. I think that, yeah, you can see the difference in quality. So yeah, that's that, guys. I don't know what else really to say. That's pretty much my story. Then I got asked a bunch of questions, so if you have any questions, list those below, and I'll try and answer as many of them as possible for you all. Yeah, I think too many kids are pressured into deciding way too young what they want to do, and it's really scary, because like the way the industry, not just my industry, any industry is now, is you need to have done like a diploma or a bachelor in something. So like my mum changed careers, you know, quite a few times, and I know that a lot of her friends, and I know other people's parents, they change industries lots of times, because you used to just be able to do that. You only needed to do like a short training in something, but yeah, I mean, you couldn't just, you know, 1 week become a doctor or something, but yeah, like you could change like fields within reason and all that. I think don't choose the beauty industry if you're choosing it because you like to make yourself look pretty. I feel like that's like the worst reason. You don't have time to make yourself look pretty in the beauty industry every day. You have time to make yourself look presentable. Then you have to make everyone else look good and feel good. And whatever you think looks good, they might not necessarily think looks good. So you have to be understanding, and if someone asks for a Dewy Matte Foundation, you have to go, yeah, sure, totally makes sense guys, Dewy Matte Foundation. I getcha. And people will be like, oh, I want like really natural lashes. I don't want them very long, but I want them super thick. I just want the natural set that's super thick. And you're like, you know, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. Like, I've got 3 different sets of eyelash extensions: natural, full, and glamour, and it refers to the volume and how many lashes are put on. So yeah, you have to kind of explain to people, like, just because they want really short but they want them super thick, that's still a glamour set, they're just shorter. So you have to try and explain things to people but not offend anyone. You always want to have good reviews on Google, good reviews on Facebook, all that. But yeah, please leave me some questions down below because I don't know if I've explained my little story very well, but I thought I would tell you about how I got into the beauty industry and everything. Oh, and YouTube, Instagram, I started doing that for my business and I just love doing it, which is awesome. Now I get invited to events in the beauty industry. My clients love hearing about it. Like, oh, you got invited to the NYX event? Oh, you got invited to Maybelline? Oh, what's that? They love hearing about it. They love getting to hear from me, you know, the new products that are coming out. They ask me for my advice. My boyfriend sometimes thinks it's like a waste of time, but my clients really love that I am so involved in the industry that they can just ask me. Like, I'll have someone text me and be like, I need a new foundation, what should I get? I'll be like, what's your skin type? What do you want? And then I can, you know, give them a few lists, like, oh, if you want something, you know, under $20, check out this. This is a bit more expensive, but blah, 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 blah. So yes. I've rambled on for 20 minutes. Hopefully I can edit it so it's a bit shorter. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that it was interesting to you. Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe. Please leave me some questions down below. If I get enough questions, I might just do like a question and answer video for the beauty industry. So please feel free to do that. I probably missed a few things out, but don't forget to follow me on Snapchat for my daily life. Just me and I get to see when I get sent stuff, when I'm complaining about stuff. You get to see my puppies be adorable, all that. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.